Hello, Grizzlies, and welcome to another episode of Grizzly True Crime. My name is Gisela K, and tonight we're going to, or today, I shouldn't say tonight, for me, it's nighttime. For most of you, especially all you from California, oh my word, for you, it's like daytime. So good day to you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you from wherever you are in the world. Thank you for also answering the poll and for saying where you're from. So, good evening, Alicia, Amber, Heidi. I can just see everyone. Suzanne, we've got Inks, Angela, Miss Stewie. Thank you, everyone. Tracy, we've got all the mods in the house. Kathleen, JC. I'm just trying to keep up here. Thank you so much for being here. So today, I'm going to be sharing with you the Summer Wells timeline. I've been working on this for a little while just to get a grip on. Let's start from the beginning, piece it all together, and look at it from the start to now. So I also just want to, before I get started, let you all know that I'm running a little competition for a Christmas card or two. So if you type in the hashtag, hashtag Grizzly True Crime, you'll be entered into the competition. Okay? Can you all hear me okay, by the way? I'll always check just to make sure you can hear me. Okay. From Washington State. Yeah, Chris Davis says, I was hoping you talked to Aaron about how to turn the closed caption on. I have everything that I could possibly turn on. I've got it on here. Settings are all, but it's just, I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm from the Netherlands or what. I just can't do it. Grizzly True Crime. So yeah, type that in and you can enter the Christmas card giveaway. Are we all ready to get started on the Summer Wells timeline? If so, I'm going to make myself smaller as usual. I'll probably have to take my little logo off as well. And here we go. Okay. So we have Summer Moon Utah Wells. She's age 5, female, white, hair blonde, eyes blue. Her height's around 3 foot. She's 40 pounds. That's like the NCIC number, missing from Rogersville, Tennessee since June 15th, 2021. Okay. Hello, Lena. Hello, everyone. It's so nice to see all of you here. Thank you for being here. If the chat goes too fast, guys, please let me know. I'll either put it on slow mode or subscribers only mode. For now, I think we're doing okay. Are we doing okay? You say the chat is flying. Okay. Super fast. Okay, hold on. I'm going to put it on subscribers and slow mode, okay? Wait. No, we're not. We mustn't miss out on this. Okay, are we good? Okay, not too fast. Now, who is Summer Wells? I might have to make the screen slightly bigger here. So, who is Summer Wells? I'm going to take myself off so that I can focus on this, okay? And so that you can see nicely as well. She's a 5-year-old girl who went missing from her home in Rogersville, Tennessee on June 15th, 2021. Her home is in the 100 block of Ben Hill Road in the Beach Creek community. Address 110 Ben Hill Road. We did do an entire map time on that as well, so if you missed that, please check out the Summer Wells playlist. She's 3 foot tall, 40 pounds, has blonde hair, blue eyes, and was last seen wearing gray pants and a pink shirt with no shoes. Her aunt, Rose Marie Bly, this is just FYI, in case someone didn't know about this, her aunt, which is Candace's, her mother's sister, Rosemary Bly, went missing on August 21st, 2009 in Wisconsin. She was 21 years old at the time and would be 34 years old now. Her vehicle was found in Grantsburg near the high school she attended and near a truck stop. After her disappearance, there was no sign of her keys, or any sign of foul play. Rose had allegedly told her mother that she had fallen off. Can you see that with my name there? I don't know how to take that off. She'd fallen off a horse and was experiencing head pain, so some have speculated that she suffered brain damage and disappeared on her own, but there's no evidence to support that. Okay, so I'm just going to focus a little bit here on my timeline. I'm watching all your chats and the questions. If I miss anything, I'm very, very sorry. I'll do my best to keep up with both things, okay? Right. Okay. Let's just check. Thank you, Amber. I need to speed this little thing up a little bit. Hold on. Sorry, I was just speeding it up a bit. Otherwise, the slide, I made it slow so we can go through it together. The mods are here, Lorraine. The mods are here. Okay. Play the thing. Sorry. Aloha, everyone. Tuned in. Hello, Lieutenant Peter Pronzo is in the house. Always a great day to see you. Oh, my word. Sorry. This thing is playing so slowly. I'm going to speed it up. Hold on. Here we go. Technical difficulties, everyone. Hello to the Pronzos. Okay. So remember, hashtag Grizzly True Crime to enter the Christmas competition. This is Summer's home, 110 Ben Hill Drive, which we've looked at before. Who lives there? Who was living there? Dawn Wells, Candace Bly, Grandis, as everyone in the case calls her, which is Candace Herrer. Is that how we say that? And her three brothers, Summer's three brothers. Thank you, LJ. And hello, Iris. Welcome to all the new subscribers and all the new members. So that's who was living in the home at the time. Grandis was obviously living in a camper on the property. October 14th, 2020. I just want to make sure that you guys can see it because it says live, right? Does it make it difficult to see? Because I can do this. I want you to be able to read it really nicely. Okay, October 14, 2020. The Hawkins County Sheriff's Office was dispatched to 110 Ben Hill Road. So we're going all the way back to October 2020. You with me? Okay. The Hawkins County Sheriff's Office was dispatched to 110 Ben Hill Road for a domestic assault situation. Don came home drunk after visiting his sister's house and saw someone in the house and thought that Candace was cheating on him. Don argued with Jose Roman. Witness was Grandis. And pushed Candace down. She injured her left knee. That's not Candace. And the following day, Candace filed an order of protection against Don Wells. She wrote in this order of protection, he drinks and throws things. I'm afraid of being hurt. He's abusive physically and mentally toward me. I'm afraid for my children and myself. My mother fears he's going to hurt her because she's staying in her camper on the property. Don was arrested and charged with domestic assault, possession of a handgun while under the influence, and unlawful possession of a weapon. Okay, October 18th, 2020. Candace went to the district attorney and asked for the charges to be dismissed. Don said she even went to the judge and told him that she made a serious mistake and that's the end of it, right? She didn't get hurt and I never hurt nobody. In fact, in that episode, or not an episode, like a little clip, he also said she apologized to me. April 21st. Now we go forward to April 21st, 2021. Candace pleaded guilty to possession of a handgun while under the influence. She turned the weapon over to the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office. Domestic assault charges and unlawful possession of a handgun charges were dismissed. Yeah, Angela Bloom, I saw that. Okay, Tuesday, June 15th. Now, I'm going to expand on this day and this day alone because this is the day that someone went missing, but not in today's episode. I've made it brief. We're just going to look at it quickly and we're going to move on with the timeline because that is an entire deep dive. Disclaimer, this is an overview timeline. It's this case, wow, has so many twists and turns, so many theories, so many things going on that this timeline is kind of like an introduction, especially because I saw a lot of Grizzlies, even though the poll says deep dive since the beginning, 42%. 19% of you said you've only just started listening to this case. 37% say for a while, but not a deep dive. And 2% say not at all. So this is just for anyone who's never heard of this case, right? And for those of you who have heard the case, to have a comprehensive timeline from the beginning to the end. And then we'll deep dive June 15th on another day, specifically just that day. Because, oh my word, I know you know that other channels have done hours worth of content just about June 15th. But if we look at a quick overview, Summer goes missing from 110 Ben Hill Road, Rogersville, Tennessee. So we know already her physical description. At 6:26 p.m., both parents call 911 to report their daughter missing. Story number one is that Summer was last seen outside of her home around 6:30 p.m. Story number two is that Summer left on foot around 7 p.m. There were daily media briefings for 10 days after Summer was reported missing. Now, the reason I said on foot around 7 p.m. is because initially, what I saw from the news clips even is that they said the most plausible thing is that she walked out by herself. What? And then she left on foot and maybe just wandered off too far. And I'm like, she left on foot? So there were two different stories. Yes, Claire, thank you. Grizzly True Crime. Hashtag Grizzly True Crime for the competition. Wednesday, June 16th at 12:07 a.m. TBI issues an endangered child alert for Summer Wells. The Hawkins County Sheriff's Office held its first media briefing at 4 p.m. at Solomon's Temple Missionary Baptist Church, located at 7659 Lone Star Road in Kingsport, to provide an update on the search for Summer. The TBI, Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, revealed it had no suspects in the case and no vehicle description. Okay, you guys can feel free to chat, ask questions, leave your theories and everything. I just can't attend to them all right now. This is like intro. We'll deep dive all this. Stay with the channel. We'll go through things, but yeah, I hope you enjoy the timeline. Also, do you want me to? I can be here. I just don't want to be a distraction here in the corner, you know what I mean? How's this? Okay. I don't want to mess this up either. Okay. So we saw that. Wow, this looks tiny. You see, now I got to take myself off again. Okay. Thursday, June 17th. TBI said Don's criminal background was not irrelevant. The TBI and Hawkins County Sheriff's Office held a media briefing to discuss any findings in Summer's case at 1 p.m. Thursday at Solomon's Temple Missionary Baptist Church. The TBI announced more than 19 agencies were called in to assist in the search for the 5-year-old. Unreliable cell service and difficult terrain was an obstacle for crews searching, and the TBI asked that civilians leave the search to professionals to ensure the safety of everyone. The TBI asked community members of the Ben Hill Road area to check their surveillance and/or trail cameras for videos or photos of Summer. The agency also asked people to check their properties for signs of the child. Don Wells said he believed that Summer was kidnapped while outside. This is what he said. She would never leave our hill. I think that someone snuck up on her and grabbed her. I don't think she's in the area because the dog goes down to the road and that's the end of the trail. But I don't know that for a fact. The way that she just disappeared, she would never do that. Wells said in a written statement for a CBS affiliate, WJHL. TBI said it would only be searching the area from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. unless there was a credible tip to lead them to do otherwise. Okay, Samantha Weaver says, stay on it. I'm staying on it. I'm doing it. Okay. I will put my face. I'm right here. Okay, guys, I'm right here. I just want you to, okay, I know it's nice to see you too, right? But I just want to make sure that we focus on this, and I will be back. Stay until we're done with this slideshow that I prepared for you guys, and then I'll put my face on again, okay? And smile at all of you. Okay, on Friday, June 18th, the TBI held a media briefing Friday at 2:30 p.m. Did I just read this? Hold on. No, this is the same. Okay, same. Media briefing Friday at 2:30 p.m. at Solomon's Temple Missionary Baptist Church to provide an update on search efforts for Summer Wells. Search crews continued searching the area by land and air, while also starting to check surrounding ponds and creeks. The crews reported searching more than 1,000 acres for Summer by the end of the day on Friday. WVLT News spoke to Don Wells, who addressed accusations of foul play by members of the community, and that the TBI has searched his family's home as part of the ongoing investigation. He also shared that Summer's not the first family member to go missing, as Summer's mother, Candace Wells' sister Rose, as we looked at earlier, went missing in 2009 and was never found. I don't know. I'm not going to comment too much on all these things, but I find it strange that at that point he's just like, oh, and this is not the first time. You're like, oh, okay. Don Wells' first interview with the media, Channel News 11. He said that it was unlikely that someone would leave the house on her own and said that the last time anyone saw her entering the home was to play in the basement after gardening with her mother and grandmother. He said, some bad person grabbed her. Okay. Investigators followed up on 85 tips at that point and had been investigating all the, I don't want to say those trigger words on YouTube. They'll be like, that's it. But you can read it there in the area. All right. And we continue on. Thumbs up if you're enjoying the timeline. Man, this is looking tiny again. Hold on. Let me try and do it like this and then I'll move it. Okay. Saturday, June 19th, TBI has received 113 tips and said it would only hold media briefings on the weekend if there was a big find in the case. The Tennessee Association of Rescue Squads requested a statewide call-out for agencies across the state to help Sunday in the search for missing Summer Wells. TBI shared photographs of Summer's house and property where she was last seen, which we saw earlier. Sunday, June 20th, TBI has 137 tips. Monday, June 21st, TBI announces that FBI's CARD, which is the Child Abduction and Rapid Deployment Unit, right? The team is involved in the search for Summer. Everyone is a person of interest, and an abduction has not been ruled out. 221 tips received, 82 agencies from 6 states involved in the search, more than 3,000 acres searched. At a press conference, law enforcement stressed that the family is cooperating with the investigation and that while an abduction has not been ruled out, there's no evidence to support it. Which is interesting. Then what happened to her? Okay. Hello everyone from Too Small to Read. Man, if I make it bigger, then it's going to, hold on. How's that? Can we see now? Okay. I just don't want you to lose some because it says live at the top there. So I don't want you to lose some of it. You know what I mean? Okay, so here we go. An abduction has not been ruled out. There's no evidence to support it. Grid search conducted in a field not too far from Ben Hill Road. Authority says Summer's parents were upset about the situation and have been cooperative with law enforcement during the investigation. Investigators said they have questioned many individuals, including drivers who were seen in the area at the time of the child's disappearance, but there's no proof that Summer was abducted. Hawkins County revealed that Don Wells has previously been arrested for, I'm just going to say DA. You can read it there, for DA. Tuesday, June 22nd, TBI received 221 tips and asked residents in the area to keep checking their barns and crawl spaces for places a child may hide. Okay, Don talks about his criminal history. My wife tries to make me jealous. How long have you been married? And he said, been married since Summer was a baby. It's been such a long time. Well, not really, because they already had 4 kids together. So they'd only been married for, 4 or 5 years? Since Summer was a baby? Okay. So it's been such a long time. Okay. Talks about his son's criminal record. Interviewer tells Don that a Kingsport man is offering a $25,000 reward for Summer. And Don says, wow, I didn't know that. TBI says they have 221 leads since someone went missing. TBI urged property owners in the Beach Creek area to once again check barns, crawl spaces, and other areas a child could hide. The Hawkins County Sheriff's Office announced it will send officers to assist any residents who aren't able to search those spaces themselves. To request assistance, residents are told to call 423-272-7121. And then on June 23rd, investigators conducted a roadblock canvass Tuesday evening, speaking with drivers in the Beach Creek area. Officials questioned drivers to see if they noticed anything out of the ordinary on the day someone went missing. So that didn't do a thing for the blurriness. Sorry. Okay, Thursday, June 24th. TBI's Leslie Earhart said at 4 p.m.'s press conference, while every case is different, this one is definitely outside of the norm. Typically, an investigation like this one, we have some idea of where the case is headed and what might have happened within a few days. Don's 34-year-old son, also called Donald Wesley Wells, was convicted of, and you can read that there, right? On February the 8th, 2007 in Arkansas. He was released on May 5th, 2010. TBI has, because everyone started asking questions about that, right? So that was also released. TBI has received 304 tips relating to Summer's disappearance. Crews start line searches in the Beach Creek area. David Dotson, a family friend, takes the three boys to play putt-putt in Kingsport. No comment at this time, right? I know you guys are going to be like, oh, the comments are going to be all lit up now. Friday, June 25th, David Dodson says, Mom is devastated. Mom does not want to leave the house. She's like, if summer comes back, if she happens to wander back up, I want to be here. On Saturday, June 26th, TBI announces that they were searching for a 1998 to 2000 red or maroon Tacoma truck, right, for a truck seen in the area, Beach Creek Road and Ben Hill Road, at the time that Summer went missing, late afternoon or early evening. They said that the driver was a potential witness and not a suspect, and that the car had a full bed ladder rack and white buckets in the truck bed. It was somebody driving a company truck that had a lot of officers here are familiar with this gentleman, and we believe that he actually saw it. Because I was also wondering who was that witness, but there they said it. Okay, let me make sure I'm not missing out on anything here. Let's put me back on for a second. Hello. So, are you all following? Are you all okay? In the UK, you love my content. Thank you so much. Also, while I'm at it, let's just quickly put another banner on. Hold on. I want to, yes, let's put this one on. That's a good one that I made. Okay, so, and they still haven't had a witness come forward about this supposed red truck driver. Oh my word. The mystery continues. Hi, Nightbot. You guys are so sweet to Nightbot. Okay. On Sunday, June 27th, the TBI announces search efforts will continue on a more specialized, so it's kind of like scaling back, but they said it will continue on a more specialized team basis as needed and directed from local, state, and federal agencies. Just because we may not be seen as much, not be seen as such a large presence in and throughout the area, rest assured that we have not quit and won't quit until we find somewhere else. As of June 27th, the TBI said it had utilized 120 agencies across 6 states, 1,150 searches on the ground, logged more than 13,800 hours, and the TBI's fixed wing and helicopter logged a combined 21.2 hours of flight in the search for the missing child. The THP helicopter logged 30 hours of flight, numerous specialized, hold on, I'm going to take myself off so we can read this together. Numerous specialized search and rescue groups, including the TN Task Force 2, Busar, Appalachian Mountain Rescue, Black Diamond, CSSAR, so Search and Rescue, Central Carolina Search and Rescue, Great Smoky Mountain National Park, RATSAR, and Search and Rescue Tracking Institute, and numerous K9 teams have been represented from these agencies. All of the crews have searched more than 3,000 acres since Summer was reported missing June 15th. The rugged mountainous terrain continues to cause problems. This slows search operations down in these areas, but rest assured, while encountering these conditions, we are still searching with an aggressive approach with extreme attention to detail. The Churchill Rescue Squad stated in a post on Facebook. The TBI continues to encourage people to submit any credible tips that they may have in the case. Okay, before I continue on to the next slide, if you type in hashtag Grizzly True Crime, the reason people are doing that, if you've just joined, hello, don't worry. You can just go back and watch the beginning anytime. If you type in hashtag Grizzly True Crime, you will enter into a giveaway that I'm doing for Christmas cards. I hope it'll get to you by Christmas, but I will send it out tomorrow, as long as you email me your address. That's the deal. Because some people that, didn't actually email me their address, so I'm like, how do I send it? Okay, let's continue. Hope you guys are enjoying it. All right, so, man, these slides. Got to make the sentences much smaller next time. You learn. I worked very hard on this, but I'm like, oh man, these are just slightly, like, the writing, I get it. It's not that easy to read, huh? Anyway, Monday, we do our best. Monday, June 28th, News 11 channel hears from Candace Bly for the first time. June 28th. She said, I feel in my heart that somebody has came up here and took her and lured her away from here. Me and my mother and her were planting flowers. And we went in after we got done washing our hands, and she got a piece of candy from grandma, and she wanted to go back over and see her brothers. And I said, okay. And I walked her all the way over to the porch, like all the way. It's like a few steps, right? But okay, all the way over to the porch. And I watched her walk into the kitchen where the boys were watching TV. And I told the boys, watch Summer, I'll be back. And within 2 minutes, I came back and asked the boys where their sister was. And they said, she went downstairs, Mom, to play with her toys in the playroom. I said, okay. And I yelled downstairs for her a couple of times, and I didn't get no answer, which was unusual because usually she always answers me. And so I went down there to check, and she was nowhere in sight. She was just gone. I don't go on walks around here or runs because I'm scared of the bears and snakes and even the coyotes. Do you guys say coyotes or coyotes? I always say coyotes, but coyotes, I heard them say coyotes, that are around here. Well, whoever has my daughter, I pray that they have not harmed her and that they bring her back to us safe and sound. Okay, so there's some pictures that I put there. I think in the next slide, there's a bigger picture of this garden. What I found interesting was there wasn't too many flowers, being planted. But anyway, again, I'm not speculating too much tonight. I'm just doing the timeline. Here we go. So this is a picture of grandma's, whose name is also Candace, but they call her Candy. Harrer, Harer. But most people who follow this case closely call her Grandis. Okay, so I'm giving you guys the lingo of the Summer Wells case for those who are new to the case. Okay, this is the garden, and I just see a lot of succulents and stones, and I'm like, what were they planting? Maybe they just call those flowers. It could just be lost in translation. There are some pots in the background there with some pink flowers, but I don't know what they were planting here. And so we continue. Man, okay. I'm saying man for the small writing. Okay. She was a tomboy. I shaved my head. She wanted to have her head shaved like me and the boys did. There was another time when Candace said she shaved her head to make Summer feel better about her head being shaved. So I don't know. That's why I'm saying in this case, if you read the bottom thing scrolling, there's been so many contradictions, so many discrepancies, so many things. So this is just the best that I could do given all the mud. You know what I mean? I've been wading through the mud for 2 weeks, everyone. Wading through the mud intensely. Okay, Don. He said, I knew right away that she was abducted. I mean, wow, dude, what a statement. Right? He's like, I knew right away that she was abducted. It's what I've told them from the beginning. But they have to go through there. They have to do one step at a time, I guess. But I'm sorry they had to spend so many man hours in these woods and everything. I've seen them limping and everything else, and I feel for them. I just wish there was a way that neighbors could search neighbors' houses, and then if they're not willing, get a search warrant or something. But there's just no way you can search every single house. Like, okay, what are you saying, dude? Which neighbor are you alluding to there? Dawn. Okay, so he said, I'm just typing here what he said, right? So Dawn, she's a awesome young lady, and we just want her back. I don't know. I just didn't like that. Of course he can say that, but I'm like, damn, she's 5 years old. But anyway, we hardly know many of our neighbors because we just try to be around good people. And we do have good people in this area. We found out since all this happened, we got some real good neighbors and good folks everywhere. But Candace said the most important part is to bring Summer home safe. Nobody would ever treat her like that as long as I was around, ever. Her best friend in that church was Robin. She loved her to death. I know, the chat's going to light up now with Robin, looking into the church, all that stuff, right? I know, guys. I've been in it. I've been down the rabbit hole. And then Dawn said, any woman that was professional and beautiful, she looked up to those kind of women. Summer was the boss. Okay, wait, sorry. This is Candace now that says Summer was the boss of the family. And Dawn says, typical girl. When they got out of line, she'd put them in line. Dawn says she'd do her best. Very interesting. Very interesting language going on here, huh? Hello, everyone from all over the world. Yeah, cornbread mafia. So these are the pictures. I'm just put some pictures up of Summer. Man, the picture in the middle was passed around so much when she went missing, and that's not how she looked when she went missing. And that's like a pet peeve I have in true crime, when they share the wrong photo when someone's gone missing. I covered the Susie Lamplugh case once, and they were sharing all these photos of her with like now I can't remember which way around it was, like the dark hair, and at that time she had light hair, something like that, or light hair, and that time she had dark hair, whichever way around. It's just like, come on, get the picture right, you know? But they were passing around that middle picture. I'm sure you guys have seen it everywhere. But Summer's hair was shaven at the time that she went missing, so they got to find the most accurate picture. Anyway, so you can see Candace also used to have long hair, and then there's no real, I'm just pointing out matter of factly part of the timeline. Yes, then they both had shaved hair. Yes, Sabbath school, exactly. Seventh-day Adventist. True. Tuesday, June 29th, the TBI received 650 tips so far. We urge the public to share info from credible sources. Sharing speculation or rumors only makes the process more difficult for law enforcement by increasing the number of non-credible tips, TBI stated on Twitter. On Wednesday, June 30th, the reward fund was at $250. I mean, to think, I'm just going to jump ahead and think that now it's at $70,000. There it was at $250, according to Captain Tim Coop from the Church Hill Rescue Squad. TBI asked anyone with credible information to call 1-800-TBI-FIND. Officials asked people to refrain from reporting speculation or rumors to help them get the most helpful information in the quickest way possible. Thursday, July 1st, TBI has 730 tips so far and are not giving up in the search for Summer Wells. Oh, man. Yes, I'm reading what you guys are saying. Oh, my goodness. We'll get to all that later. Friday, July 2nd, officials said there have been a tremendous amount of hours spent searching the area and investigating her disappearance. The TBI has more than 750 tips regarding Summer's disappearance. This case is still very active and intense, with everything possible being checked out by Hawkins County detectives and agents of the TBI. Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson said, "Our goal is to find Summer." The reward fund was then at $37,350. If no credible leads and or tips come in for the location or recovery of Summer Wells, then that money will be donated by Church Hill Rescue Squad to the Child Advocacy Center in Mosheim. $25,000 given by Kingsport resident David P. Garahan to the Kingsport Times News. He said if the reward wasn't allocated in 6 months, it should be donated to the Hawkins County Child Advocacy Center. On Tuesday, July the 6th, the TBI asked anyone with credible information to call 1-800-TBI-FIND. Prayer vigils were held for Summer Wells. The first one was organized by Timmy Etherton, and only Candace, Grandis, Summers, 2 older brothers, and a family friend, David Dotson, attended. Again, man, where's the younger brother? Okay. Wednesday, July 7th, TBI receives over 860 tips regarding Summer's disappearance. And on Thursday, July 8th, the TBI says the investigation is still active and ongoing and that they are working alongside the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and the FBI to search for answers. Lorraine, it is exhausting, right? Lorraine says all the cases have been so weird lately and it's exhausting to get to the answers. Wait, did I skip one? Whoops, I think I skipped one. Yeah, hold on. We're here. I was distracted with a chat. My bad, everyone. My bad. I'm going for it. Sip the water too. Okay, read that one. Yes, this is where we're at. Now we're going to the next one. Hands down. Point out one. On Friday, July 9th, Ronnie Lawson, the sheriff, says there's no person of interest. There is no person of interest. And like I said, everybody's a suspect now. Everything's on the table. And our main focus is to find Summer, to bring her home. Whichever way it goes with a suspect, or she's lost in the woods or whatever, being abducted, whatever, everything's on the table. We're not just focusing on one thing because we have no reason to. On Saturday, July 10th, TBI says they have received over 900 tips regarding Summer's disappearance, but none have led to a conclusion. On Sunday, July 11th, Lawson told the Times News that Summer's case is nowhere even close to being cold, because at that point people were worrying, is the case now cold? On Monday, July 12th, Pastor David Ryder from the Kingsport Seventh-day Adventist Church said that he's struggling because the Amber Alert case has created a sense of hopelessness for the family. Don Wells said he had little hope that Summer was still alive and confirmed that he, Candace, and Grandis all passed lie detector tests in the early days of the investigation. Comment time. I just want to say, I don't know if Grandis did a lie detector test. In fact, I don't even know if any of them did, but that's what Don said. And he's just this was just one of his interviews where he said that he, Candace, and Grandis they passed lie detector tests in the early days of the investigation. Like, what is going on? Leanne Edwards, you crack me up. Okay. And we go on. I think tonight's one of those overtime, every time ones, isn't it? Tuesday, July 13th, Assistant Special Agent in charge with the TBI said that investigators typically have a credible tip or lead to go off within a couple of days of a child disappearing. That is the frustrating part for law enforcement in this case and for the public. We'll continue to investigate and to search for Summer. In the public's eye, there may not be as much media attention given to the case, but that does not mean that we stop what we're doing. On Wednesday, July 14th, officials say that a that's a $25,000 check and a $10,000 check were added to the reward total, putting the total at $37,470, right? Thursday, July 15th. So it's going up. Now it's at 70 as of today, from what I read earlier. Thursday, July 15th. Don Wells tells King Sport Times News, statistically speaking, there's a good chance she's already dead. I hate to think that. I love her with all my heart. If nothing else, I'll see her in the resurrection. He says that he believes Summer was abducted, but the TBI says there's no evidence to confirm that. Oh man, I find it so difficult to everyone's a suspect, right? No one's a person of interest. No one person is a person of interest, but everyone's a suspect. I find it so weird how Don Wells is like, yeah, she's probably dead by now. Like, that's just like so not normally how a parent says. I'm not implicating anyone. I'm just like, that's so odd how he's just like, I don't know. He did say he was a realist. Yeah, always overtime every time. Okay. So odd that Don said that. Monday, July 19th, Midwest EquiSearch announced that they would be sending a team back to Tennessee to search for Summer and that they would be there around July 24th. As this is an ongoing investigation, if you see any of our teams out and about, please do not convey via social media or other outlets where you may have seen our searches taking place. It's very important for the integrity of the case. On Wednesday, July 21st, a spokesperson with the Department of Children's Services confirmed that the department was involved in the Summer Wells investigation. On Friday, July 23rd, the Department of Children's Services confirmed that they are participating in the investigation into the disappearance of Summer, and officials said due to the state confidentiality laws, there's little they can disclose regarding this investigation, right? On Saturday, July 24th, Summer's 3 brothers were removed from the home by Child Protective Services. Don Wells said it's probably better for them. They come at me, and they said they had the inside scoop with TBI. I don't know what he means by they. Who's they? Maybe you guys know. But they come at me and said they had the inside scoop with TBI and that they knew I sold my daughter for drugs and I flipped out. I believe that stuff like an idiot. I believed it and I flipped out, started drinking and everything else. And that's why they took our kids. Later, he also said they took them because it wasn't safe for them because they got so many, I don't know, threats and they just didn't feel it was safe for the kids to be there. So EquiSearch Midwest gets involved in the search for Summer. Dave Rader, the director of the Midwest EquiSearch chapter, says that the team had covered a lot of area. Unfortunately, not the right spot, but back out tomorrow. See, now that's optimism. My favorite number, 555 people are here. 555, hello. Okay, so this is Dave Rader getting involved in the search. He's on the left there. EquiSearch Midwest helping the search for missing 5-year-old in Tennessee. And then they've got their whole missing persons flyer that they've got going on there and numbers to call as well. They've been doing a really good job in this case. Searching, but no answers yet. These are the billboards that were also put up for Summer Wells. I know lots of people are raising money for this. Missing Summer Wells, 5-year-old last seen, this and this. 15th of the 6/21 in Rogersville, Tennessee. Call 800 TBI find. So it's great to have billboards like that up as well. On Monday, July 26th, Chris McDonough visits Candace Wells. His channel's the interview room, right? Chris McDonough visits Candace Wells and sees the inside of the home. Everyone was so shocked, like, oh my word, she just like let him in the house, right? And retraces the steps of Summer's last day before she went missing. On Tuesday, July 27th, the Church Hill Rescue Squad announced that it would no longer be the lead agency orchestrating any search efforts for Summer, announcing the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office as the primary agency. Officials said that the search is not scaling back, but it's changing slightly. Independent groups looking to come back to Hawkins County to assist in the search will now get approval and schedules from the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office rather than the Church Hill Rescue Squad. Once again, this is an active investigation in the efforts to locate Summer Wells, and we do not want to hinder or interfere with this investigation. On Thursday, July 29th, EquiSearch Midwest's second search, Candace Bly confirms that the boys were taken by CPS. Beginning of August, the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office posted to Facebook stating that no psychics had been used in the search for Summer. I wonder if they got like a lot of questions for like, have you used a psychic? Have you used a psychic? Because it's so weird that they have to release the statement like, no, we haven't used psychics, right? Oh man, the billboard is this billboard as of today? Because the one by Walmart is taken down already. Oh man, I don't know which billboards have been taken down. That was just at the time when they had launched all these billboards. That sucks. I'm sure, billboards are expensive to keep going. Oh my word, Evelyn. Welcome to the Superstar Grizzlies. Let's continue with the timeline. Okay, the billboards are going back up bigger and more. That's great news. On Wednesday, August 11th, okay, Ronnie Lawson says, I understand people's curiosity about where we're at in the case as far as the investigation. I know people speculate and I understand that. But they have to understand our number one goal from day one is to find Summer. Everybody's still a suspect, person of interest, however you want to put it. We're still very intensely looking into it. On Thursday, August 19th, the TBI confirms that they've received about 1,160 tips regarding the search for Summer, but most tips have not been based on credible information. On Tuesday, August 31st, the reward fund was at $37,970. The TBI confirms that the case is not cold, it's active and ongoing. So they had to keep reminding people because people are getting worried. Is it cold? No, it's active and ongoing. On Wednesday, September 15th, we don't have any updates to provide other than to say the investigation remains active and ongoing. Agents and detectives with the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office continue to work daily to determine what happened to Summer Wells. We ask those with credible information to call 1-800-TBI-FIND. We received around 1,200 tips in the search for Summer. That was Leslie Earhart, TBI spokesperson to News Channel 11. Ooh, Leanne Edwards says, and why did Don not want to show Brian Enton around the property? Good point. Yeah, he didn't want to do that. On Thursday, September 23rd, we're almost there, guys. We're in September here now. So, right? TBI says, bottom line, we haven't given up and we won't. We want to urge you to only share information from official sources. The misinformation and speculation simply don't help the case. An official from the TBI said, our team continues to sift through hundreds of tips and it turns out that most of them are rooted in rumors and bad information spread on social media. The Hawkins County Sheriff shared on Facebook, we want the public to know that the case is not cold and we aren't giving up. Wednesday, September 29th, John Walsh said, every single week we profile missing children across the country in our program. Tomorrow night we're hoping for answers in the mysterious case surrounding missing 5-year-old Summer Wells, who vanished earlier this summer from Tennessee. It's really time for answers and we hope someone's brave enough to finally come forward. This interview helped to spread awareness of Summer's disappearance. Rewards for Summer surpassed $40,000. The TBI announced that months of searching had yielded no clues as to Summer's whereabouts. No trespassing signs were posted around the Wells family Beach Creek home. And I think cameras were put up too. Monday, October 4th. You guys still with me? Afterwards, I'll put my face on, we'll chat, we'll do the Christmas card giveaway, okay? So hang around till the end. Monday, October 4th. More than 100 days after his daughter disappeared, Summer's father, Don Wells, wanted to speak with News Channel 11. He said he was not pleased with the expiration set for the reward fund. I feel bad for Summer. I don't know why they set it up like that. Okay. That same day, the Churchill Rescue Squad's reward fund was extended into the following year. Thursday, October 7th, the behavior panel the behavior panel met with Don Wells in Kingsport, Tennessee. They deduced that Don was being truthful, but felt that he was somehow involved in Summer's disappearance or may have been withholding information. On Sunday, October 10th, the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office said they were still taking tips and looking for the red truck. HCSO persists in following up on tips provided to the TBI, and the assistance of the public in identifying an older model Toyota Tacoma is still needed, he said. That's very interesting that it's still of interest, Eve says. Tuesday, October 12th, Don and Candace launched their YouTube channel. So this is Don and Candace Wells, and this is our YouTube channel. They're linked to findsummerwells.com. On Wednesday, October 13th, Don said on his YouTube channel, I hope and pray to God we can find our daughter. We can't thank you enough. There's nothing we can do to thank you all enough, but just to thank you and praise our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. On Thursday, October 14th, Don's YouTube channel has 4 videos on it. They thank those who've donated money to pay for billboards and spreading word of the search. On Wednesday, October 27th, the Churchill Rescue Squad announced that the reward fund had surpassed $58,000. On Sunday, October 31st, Don Wells was arrested on a DUI charge. He was processed just after 12 a.m. and released later that morning. He faced 5 charges: driving under the influence, open container, so alcohol container, expired registration, which I'm going to expand on now, improper lane usage, and violation of financial responsibility, according to a Hawkins County record-keeping app mobile patrol. Note, the police found that the vehicle had an expired registration and he was unable to provide proof of financial responsibility. He was taken to the Hawkins County Memorial Hospital for a blood draw and then to the Hawkins County Jail. Summer Wells reward at $60,000. Apparently, from what I read, they didn't release his blood alcohol level. I think it was like way high. They were just like, oh, no. They were just like, we can't release that. Oh, my word. Thank you, Jane, for your £1 super sticker. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Right. So we're almost there. So there's Don on the left after being arrested for his DUI. And then that's him all cleaned up a few days later talking to the news. On November 1st, while in court for the DUI charge on November 1st, yes, Wells was arrested on a violation. So while in court, right, for the DUI charge, Don Wells was arrested on a violation of probation charge. He was later released on his own recognizance bond. On November 8th, Don said, I have to stay off the YouTube thing or be very careful about if I do anything on YouTube from now on because I've lost control. I've done stupid things, and for that I apologize. I'm just trying to be right, focus on our church and the things that our family that we so much enjoy together. Oh, man. Wednesday, November 10th, officials with the TBI gave an update into the ongoing search for Summer Wells. According to officials, the search is still on. No one is more frustrated than by us by the lack of answers at this stage. No one is more frustrated than us by the lack of answers at this stage. However, we haven't given up and we won't, officials said. They also said that investigators have executed search warrants and collected digital evidence in the case. That's interesting. While we do not discuss specifics about evidence gathered in an ongoing investigation, we can tell you that numerous search warrants have been executed and any potential digital evidence has been collected. This includes social media accounts, the update stated. Interesting. Nothing pointing to abduction, nothing pointing to foul play, other than her walking outside the house and not being found, is basically the main thing right now. What? What actually happened to her, we're still trying to find out. Oh, my word. Friday, November 12th, Don and Candace on Dr. Phil. Did you guys see that? Did you watch it? Watch News Nation now. Lawson tells Enton they passed. What? What? Tuesday, November 16th. According to the Church Hill Rescue Squad, the reward for finding Summer or information leading to finding Summer is now at more than $58,000. November 23rd, Church Hill, Tennessee. The reward fund for the return of 5-year-old Summer Wells now stands at $70,915.29. This amount is a combination of money from donations at the start of the fund's creation and contributions mailed to the bank or the Church Hill Rescue Squad agency. Tuesday, November 30th, the TBI says the Hawkins Sheriff's Office is back searching near the Summer Wells home. Remember that? There was a little update video. I think it was yesterday that we did that. Wait. Is it? Yep. My goodness. They were back there searching, and they said the reason for the renewed effort is that the colder weather has made searching some overgrown areas easier, according to a Twitter post and photos from the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation on Tuesday morning. TBI agents and Hawkins County deputies are in the Beach Creek area as part of a planned search for 5-year-old Summer Wells, the TBI posted on its Twitter account. Today, teams will be focusing on overgrown areas that were previously difficult to access due to high grass and heavy foliage. Anyone who has seen Summer or has information on her whereabouts is asked to call the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office. This still applies, everyone. 423-272-7121 or the TBI. It's 1-800-TBI-FIND, or if you're in the US, I suppose, 800-TBI-FIND. Below are 2 ways to make donations to a reward fund set up for information leading to a return. 1. Donations can be taken to any Civis Bank branch in Church Hill, Rogersville, or Sneedville. 2. Personal checks or certified checks may be mailed to the following address and will be directly deposited to the reward fund account. That is the account number. Okay, I'm going to get to your question in a moment. I'm going to get there. Thank you for that super sticker. Let's just make sure I'm at the end here. Summer has been missing for 169 days. That's as of today. So today is December 1st. As of today, Summer's been missing for 169 days since June 15th, 2021. Please keep your eyes open, keep sharing information relating to Summer's case, like and share this episode, and let's keep the Grizzly spotlight on this case. All right, so now I can actually catch up. Let me put my little slide off. Right. So let's see what's going on. Thank you to Eve, EP, where paranormal meets true crime. The video of Summer in the car is such a red flag. Is her arm up? No. Oh, that's what I was trying to get. So, I hear you. Thank you to all my new members as well. Let's see what I missed. I saw Chasing was here. Thank you for joining and becoming a member. Thank you to Jane for that sticker as well. What has the interview room said about the red Tacoma? I can't say I don't know. I watched a lot of the videos there. But man, there's not much information about that. It's very, very interesting, right? Wait, I actually want to make this smaller so I can actually see your chats properly here. Let's just check the poll. You guys have all voted. 657 people are here. All right. So now I'm getting to, okay. Hashtag Grizzly True Crime if you want to enter the Christmas card giveaway. I'm going to draw just now. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I'm trying to catch up with some of the chats. I know I missed a lot while I was looking at my little timeline there. You say, I'm so sorry to have to tell you that the screen you have up is out of focus. I'm very sorry that it's out of focus. I did my best, man. I'll do better because you see, now I've got the timeline. I've got it. So I could make it in various formats and different ways so we could all see. I just wanted you to be able to read instead of me just reading something to you and talking like this to you. I could do that too. I could do an episode where I just tell you on this and this day, this and this happened. Let me know if you want that. The font and color saturation is so weird, right? Evelyn, welcome. Okay, so let's just see if you guys have, I can't answer too many questions tonight because I don't want to go too far into speculation. I just want to cover the timeline. That was my goal tonight. I hope I made you guys proud. Candace was in the room. He said she's going down. She said, I know. Linda, hello. I watch all the time, but barely say anything hi. Okay. You say Nightbot is so funny. You guys love Nightbot? Don sure spilled his true self on the interview room. Don. Thank you, Lieutenant Peter Pronzo. Imagine if you win. That'll be so cool. I could send you a Christmas card. When did they start going to church? I feel like they're using the church to project an innocent image. Interesting. The church is also quite far away from their home, the one they went to. I know they went to ones closer before. That did not work out. I don't know why yet. I'm still deep diving. I'm deep diving a lot of angles in this case. Oh my word, this case. I mean, for some of you, the 46% that says deep dive since the beginning, oh, you know the rabbit hole. You know. And once you get in, it's like, oh boy. So many characters, so many people. I say characters, so many different chess pieces in this whole story that it's like, whoa. Thank you so much to Lena. Awesome work. I love this channel. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Yes, JC leading by example. # Grizzly True Crime. Have they now deleted the church videos or not? I just saw that the church pastor there was complaining about people taking videos and trying to speculate and all that. Interesting. Heidi here says, I've just always felt that Summer is on their property somewhere. Okay, so wait, let me do another poll. Let's see where you guys think Summer is. That would be so interesting. Chasing, thank you. You say it's very clear for me. That's wonderful. I'm so glad that for some people the text is quite clear. I don't know why for others it's not so clear. I know that it's a little bit small. I didn't really anticipate that. I thought it's going to be like this big screen thing. I prepared that all day. I was so disappointed that the text is so small, but I will do better, and I'm going to do a highlights one as well, a highlights episode, as you know. So my second channel, go there for the highlights, and then I'll probably just talk through the timeline. Then you can let me know which one you prefer there. Don Wells is Summer's stepdad. Nope, Don Wells is Summer's dad. Here we go, create a poll. Where do you believe Summer is? Is that a good question? Someone just said in the house somewhere there. That's your gut feel, so I'm just putting that as an option as well. I only have 4 options. I wish I could make like 10. I'm just going to say those options for now. There's so many options we could do. Also, thank you to all the mods for being here. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. I'm just going to put this one scroll bar on as well. There's merch to support the search for Daniel Robinson. So this Friday is very important. Please send David Robinson all your positive thoughts. He's meeting with the FBI. Hopefully he's going to be able to be there. Oh, my word. To get the FBI involved, to actually solidify that. So if you could support through the merch range to raise awareness, that would be amazing. Yeah, Alicia says, there's so much to this case, it's nuts, right? Make myself slightly bigger so you can actually see me, guys. Otherwise, I'm just peeping over the text here. Jill says, proud Grizzlies. Jill, you're making me look beautiful with the makeup you sent me. I love it so, so, so much. And I've got the straw here too. It's an everyday thing now. Larea, you talk about Nightbot, right? You thought it's a human. I wouldn't mind if you read it yourself. I love your voice. Okay, thank you so much. I could read it. I could do an overtime read through. Hey, and thank you. Welcome all the new members. I hope you enjoy all the vlogmasing that's going on and all the emojis. The more members that join, the more emojis I can make as well, which is very exciting. I love making emojis for you guys. Thank you so much for reading and showing us the text. Thank you. Thank you for watching that. Ooh, I'm looking at what you guys are answering. Ooh, very interesting. Go vote on the poll. I hope you see it. It should just pop up. How did they meet people and who invited them to the church? Right? And how were they always on time for church, man? In the states they were in. Oh, my word. How often did they go? Do they go every Sunday? No. Sabbath. Saturday. Seventh-day Adventist. Do they go every Saturday? Thank you so much. Yes, Mikey's Mammy, Grizzly True Crime, leading by example. Shall we draw one? Let's draw one for excitement, shall we? While you guys are entering the poll, or entering the competition and answering the poll. Lieutenant Peter Pranzo, sadly, unless Little Summer was taken, sold, bartered, or given away, it does not bode well for her. True, it's been 169 days, right? And now they're searching again around that area, which makes me worry. I don't know if that's like damage control or if it makes me worry. Like, oh, no, no, no. Or do they have some sort of tip off or do they think she's there? That is very scary to think of. Okay, so now I'm going to put this on. And we're going to draw a winner. Hashtag Grizzly True Crime. That's how you entered. It's me. Is it me? No, it's me. You won. Nice fruit basket you got going on there. You're the winner of my Christmas card. We'll do round 2, everyone. Hashtag Grizzly True Crime if you want to enter again. So it's me. Please send me an email. Let me put my email address up for you. This is my email address, grizzlybookstruecrime@gmail.com. If you're a member, there's a Superstar Grizzly special secret, top secret email address, but generally this is the email address to send me stuff. Please send me your address and say in the subject line Christmas card so that I know that it's you. There are 3 Heidis here. That is rare. It is quite rare, right? Oh my word. Okay, now I'm catching up with the chat. Hi everyone, Australia here. My goodness, what time is it for you? Australia, my word, hello. Clearer on iPad than the phone. That's true, expat. It must be. Is it expat moose? Okay with me. All right. Okay, you say was perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Mexico. Heidi. Heidi, are you saying Mexico for the poll? My goodness. Let's see what you guys are saying. Where do you believe summer is? Okay. So 181 people have voted. Out of that, 5% say in the house somewhere. 50% say in the woods, sadly. 6% say with Grandis. And 38% say with someone who took her. Very interesting. Very interesting. Well, here comes a theory and a half. Summer is in Gansburg, 30 minutes from their home. Don Wells works there. Oh, my word. My answer will never be there. Dar, tell me what your answer is. Yeah, I had to just pick 4 options. I could honestly put like 10 options there. Loaded question, hot topic. Where is Summer Moon? Woo. I sort of feel like if something happened in the home, it was fast and out the door. Otherwise, they'd have cleanup. And after seeing inside, a clean spot would stick out, right? They've cleaned up their home quite a bit now. Maybe do you think they're going to get their boys back? It seems like they've cleaned up a lot. Have you seen it? Type 1 if you've seen it, and type 2 if you haven't. It's interesting to look at their channel and see how they clean up their home. Always happy to see you too. How would I say your name? Wait. Gelegenheitsstaucher. Like my German? Yes, this is okay. Took her to save her from an abusive home. Interesting theory as well. Ah, it's the best. Thank you so much. I finally followed you back on Instagram today. My bad. It takes me a while, guys, to follow to follow everyone back. I'm so sorry. Never feel offended if you're like, oh my word, she doesn't follow me back. I'm working on it. Instagram does have a limit to how many I can follow at a time in an hour, but I'm working on it. Okay, thank you, Southern Beauty. You guys are amazing. It's nice to see familiar faces and new faces. That's so cool. I want an emoji that is in love. Nadia. Okay. I bought the Gabby glass and coffee cup. They're beautiful. I would treasure them always. Oh man, that's so nice. I had my Justice for Gabby hoodie on all day today. If you saw my Instagram, you saw I was making pancakes in it. I was milling around the house in it, and oh my goodness, doing this timeline. So are we happy with the timeline, everyone? Okay. That was, as you saw, an overview. You can't believe like how long it takes to dig through it all and make an overview. Like, oh my word. I wish I could offer you like behind the scenes information of what a deep dive that is to do something like that. My word. And in an hour, it's just like done. Kiwi Soul became a member. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I hope you enjoy Vlogmas, that you enjoy the videos. Remember to check the homepage for members only videos. There's a playlist for you. The church has her? I mean, it's interesting. Weren't they flying over the church yesterday? Like they were orbiting kind of over that area. It was very interesting. I also hope that Summer's with a church or somewhere safe and sound, like that someone sort of adopted her. It would be like illegally adopted her, I suppose, just like took her or they gave her. I don't know. That would be actually a good outcome. Even though it's not legal, it's a good outcome that she would be like safe somewhere. See, Cindy, this is a good theory too, that she could have walked out, right? And then someone picked her up. And now that's a huge mystery. Who is that? We did a deep dive on map time. Remember that with all the different offenders around her house alone. I mean, I know, oh, if you look up the offender list, it's so scary because there's so many around each house. You can type in an address and just see them all. And you're like, oh no, this is what kind of world are we living in? This is so scary. Yeah, hashtag Grizzly True Crime. If you want to enter again, I'm going to do one more draw for a Christmas card. So much wrong with this case, right? I think she's dead. Brothers, perhaps parents covering up. So much wrong with this case. Overtime, every time, everyone. Ask her mom where Summer is. Betty, I like how logical you are. Just ask her mom where she is. I would love to ask the grandmother, like, where's Grandis? She must know something. She must know more info. She's very, very quiet. Not yet. I think Summer drowned, and I think with the amount of neglect and bad behavior in that house, it was inevitable that Summer was going to suffer in one way or another. Patricia Burns, I mean, you know, Hunter, according to Hunter's story, yeah, she was under the water for 10 to 15 seconds, but that's long for a 5-year-old. I was a competitive swimmer and I was a swim coach later for like 5-year-olds, right? And if they're under the water for 10 to 15 seconds, that's very dangerous. They can actually suck a lot of water into their lungs in that time. So if it is that she was underwater for that long, it's not great. Not a great outcome for her health. I don't know. That's the dry drowning theory, right? Oh my word, Evelyn. You guys all make such good points. Sure. Okay. Also, I just see the new members joining. I just want to say, lately I say Mr. Grizzly is walking with me. He's on leave for 3 weeks. That's why. You're probably like, why is Mr. Grizzly there every time now? He doesn't want to show himself, but he's there. He's there. He's on leave and he's like, yes, he's so excited for all these walks with all the members. He's just quiet. Research caution. There's a variety of conflicting info about Adventist Church online. Careful not to make quick assumptions. Thank you. I like research cautions. That's so nice. Thank you. They're very thoughtful of you. Oh my word. This case has come with, I don't know what to call it, a research caution red flag farm. You've got to be so careful with this case. I was pretty nervous to even start talking about it, to be honest, because I'm like, oh my word, this case it's very hectic. Thank you so much, Christine Foster, for the £5 super sticker. I love how YouTube lets everyone, it shows up in your currency, which is so cool. Karen is not Don's mom, property deed. Oh, Gwen, you've done a deep dive like me. You've also been doing that. I know, right? That was a shocker. That was a shocker. Claire, you got to do hashtag Grizzly True Crime. Space Junker. I just got in. I'm so glad I made it. I'll have to go back and watch the beginning. Yes, please do that. Or watch the highlights because I'll do a highlights episode on my highlights channel. Durban, South Africa. Oh my word. I love Durban. Hello. I'm just reading through some of your chats now. If you guys are wondering what is happening now with the show, let's see. You guys are still here. I'm just here chatting with you now. We went through the whole slideshow. I mean, it doesn't help if I played in the background. No, it doesn't. It'll be too small. But we've gone through all that. The timeline, slideshows, and now I'm just here chatting with you guys for a little bit. Overtime, every time. New sub, all caps. New sub. What else are you covering? You mean in the future? You mean what have I covered? You're brand new. On Tuesday, the 14th of December, I will be covering the Delphi murders with Stephen Keogh from Murder Academy. You guys know Stephen Keogh. A lot of Grizzlies are over there. So we'll be talking about that. We'll first talk about it on his channel on Friday, and then on Tuesday, we'll talk about it on my channel. So that's next. But in general, new subs. I've been covering Gabby Petito, Daniel Robinson, Jelani Day, Kylan Schulte and Crystal Beck, and Cleo Smith we covered. Of course, when I started the channel, it was all very old and very solved cases. Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy, based on the books I've written. Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy, Eileen Wuornos, John Wayne Gacy, and Chris Watts, of course. Ink says, sizing, slides, and fonts. Oh my, don't worry, you'll find your Zen spot. And it was great. Thank you so much. I will find my Zen spot. That was attempt 1. I like it when there's room for improvement. Don't you like it? You know what I mean? Who wants to be perfect right off the bat? That's no fun at all. When I go back and look at some of my older videos, and to me, I knew when I'm going to start a YouTube channel, I'm like, one day I'll look back and I'm going to cringe at my original content. And I'm already doing that. And I only started my channel in July. My first video went up, which was a podcast episode that I just put some visuals on I think the 28th of June. And then I live streamed like mid-July. Damn, how behind am I in the chat? You guys are only typing 1 or 2 now. Okay, whoa, gotta catch up. Thank you so much, Karina. If I miss anyone, super chat, my goodness, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for your super sticker. Ooh, Eve says, I used to love visiting Tennessee. Can't bring myself to go there right now. It's a bit scary, right? Yes. For all the new subs, please check out my playlist and you'll see exactly there's a playlist for everything I'm covering right now. Easy says, why you blocked me from your Instagram? I don't believe I did. I don't think so. Maybe someone knew she was being abused and decided to take her away from it all. Yes, Rochelle Pronzo, that is a good theory. Did her mom give it to someone? Ooh, new members. All the new members rolling in. It's so nice to see. I haven't seen the house cleanup. Okay, that's what you guys were answering. 1, you've seen it. 2, you haven't. Hold on. I might just, I'll do one more draw quickly, and then I can show it. Yes, my holy monster, exactly. One of my mods, right? With all registered offenders around her house, I fear the worst happened to her. So many around there. Okay, Hood in London. Excellent work, Grizzly. I have followed the case from the start. It was Candace, Grandis, Hunter, and the brothers who were involved. Don did the cover-up and manipulates. As a therapist, I recommend therapy. All right. Thank you so much for that 10-pound super sticker and for sharing that as well. Very interesting. As a therapist, I recommend therapy. How did a little girl vanish any 2 minutes? Oh, that timeline is messed up, right? I don't know if it's 2 minutes only, right? Okay, so let's go to do one more of these. Nope, that's not it. That's it. We draw again. Here we go. Second winner of the night. Stormy. Congratulations. You've won a Christmas card from me. I hope it arrives at your house by Christmas. That would be amazing. Please send me an email. I put my email address scrolling at the bottom here with your address. Make sure that the title in the subject line is Christmas card, okay? Ooh, Lorraine says she didn't look alive in that photo. Okay, now what I'm going to do is go here. I think it's this one. Let's put it on here. This is the work inside the house. This is from their own YouTube channel. Yeah, there's no sound. But look, they cleaned it up quite nicely. They have to, according to what CPS said, I think. I think that's why they're doing this. There's like an air fryer. There's a microwave. Things in the pantry. Thank you to everyone helping us restore our family and find our daughter, Summer Moon Utah Wells. Okay, anything else you got there for us, Dawn? Nothing else. That was it. But it looks a lot better. I suppose by now it should. Apparently she's back on Ben Hill Road, meaning Grandis. Ooh-wee. Grandis. Is Grandis back on Ben Hill Road? That's so interesting, because where's she been? Mikey's Mammy. I'm sure a lot of people feel the same as you, right? My name never comes up in the draw shuffle. It's just a random draw. I would feel exactly like you, though, too, because I'm always like, I never win anything. It really sucks. It does look a lot better. Wow, I actually caught up to the chat here. Okay. All right. Well, let me put my little holiday collection Grizzly logo on. Gregory, you actually sent me a picture wearing the holiday collection Grizzly stuff. That's so awesome. Thank you so much for getting that. I hope you guys enjoyed that as well, for anyone else getting it. Hello to Joyce, new member. Oh, my goodness. You say it might help their mental health, cleaning up their house, or maybe it's too late for that. Kiwi Soul. It probably would help a little bit, but I don't think that's why they're doing it. I think it's based on CPS, right? Jill, me neither. I never went either. It didn't pull my name either. What is the picture or video everyone's mentioning Summer's in? Rhonda, it's that one where Summer is in the back of the vehicle. Let's see if I can find a picture for you. This one. This is the picture that everyone talks about. Okay. Sorry if this is triggering to anyone. I hope not. I hope it's not upsetting or triggering. But this is the picture that everyone talks about where they say, oh my word, like, is she alive in that picture or not? This is apparently right after being at that swimming hole. I mean, Candace was also saying her arms were up, but her arms are not up. Her arms are not up in this picture. And it's, I don't know. This whole thing, oh my word, with the milk jugs as well. The milk jugs being on this side, and then it was actually on that side according to their stories. Oh my word, the milk jugs is a whole deep dive on its own. Yeah, she's just sleeping. They would not video her if she was passed away. For me, the red flags are just the stories that Hunter tells and Candace tells, based on where Summer was sitting and where Hunter was sitting and what they bought to drink and eat and all this stuff. Because there's the orange soda and the candy on the seat, and then Summer Wells is on this side of the car. But you know, the whole thing of where Summer was positioned in the car and where Hunter was, that's all like, whoa. Very interesting to compare those two things. That's why I want to look at June 15th as a whole separate video deep dive, because June 15th, the day that Summer went missing, oh my word, what a day that was. All the photos circulating of Summer are not all photos of Summer. I've seen that one where they said, oh my word, like Summer's been found with some guy or whatever, but that wasn't her. Her brothers are with Child Protective Services. Yeah, and she's dressed like a colder season. Apparently she was cold after swimming. It's interesting. She could be. I mean, if you've been swimming and you get in a car with the windows open, maybe. But yeah, she's dressed not how the weather was. So, but yeah, this is the picture that everyone talks about. Okay. Well, I hope you guys have, chilling on the milks. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. Today's episode. Is that a bruise on her temple? I have watched some episodes of her possible injuries and bruises and things. Very interesting. Okay, so now I'm waffling again. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate that. And leave your comments below, because that's also very interesting to read through as well. I will watch the live chat replay later, because I'm sure I missed a heck of a lot in the beginning. Just to see what you guys were saying. If I missed anything, if there's anything that you can say in the comments, then I'll know, okay, you said this in the live chat. Now it's in the comments. Now let's see if I can make sense of it all. Thank you, Robin. Hunter's very suspect. Okay. Oh, thank you. So yeah, you guys know I'm like, I struggle to say goodbye. I'm always like, ooh, okay. And then I don't want to go. That's the thing. I don't want to go, but I also want to like drag on and on, because this episode will be available for anyone who couldn't make it at this time. It's not the ideal time for America to live stream at this time. It's just a really good time for me to get rest before 3 a.m. I'm always so excited after a live stream that I struggle to just like wind down. I jump on my trampoline and I tell my husband and this and this and this. Even if he's half asleep, I'm like, yes, what? And then, and he's like, oh my word. So I tend to do it a little bit earlier. Like this time is great for me. It's great for Europe. It's okay for Australia. But man, for America. Okay, Lieutenant Peter Pranzo says skin and lip color. Okay. Yes, of the Summer Wells photo. Thank you, Stefan. It's so nice to always see you here. Thank you guys for watching and for all your nice comments and everything. Love from Florida. Okay. Thank you. So I'm going to play my outro now. Remember, to the winners, to the winners, please email me, grizzlybookstruecrime@gmail.com, okay? And if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Become part of this amazing community. That's what it's about. It's a wonderful community of Grizzlies. Trampoline after the live, you're so funny. I really do. I really do. I go there. I'm so excited. You guys energize me. After a long day of working on stuff, deep diving things, and just tiring myself out, I'm so energized after a live stream. You see, Ellie, one more. I'm just going to quickly just scroll through this before I say goodbye. So that could have been an old picture. It really could have been. It really could have been. That's a thought as well. Love from London. Yes. All right. You became a member. Thank you so much, Huda London. That's awesome. Hope you enjoy all the perks that you get as well. Please do a deep dive on missing 5-year-old Michael Vaughan. Oh, my word. I was looking at that. Oh, my goodness. I was looking at that. I believe Claire, you mentioned this case to me a while ago, right? But I did look at that. It's another one of those, huh? So many cases. I wish I could cover them all, honestly. The problem is I'm very intense with the work that I do, so I can't. I don't know how to cover things like casually. I do like deep dives, intense, That's okay. I just do what I can. So thank you so, so much, everyone. Thank you, Robert. Nice to see you as well. Epic. That's hilarious. Jumping on my trampoline. And that's what I'm going to do right now. So I wish you all a wonderful evening ahead. I wish you a wonderful sleep if you're in my time zone. Hope you get some rest. Thank you to the mods for being here. As always, it's a great mod squad. To all the members, to all my Patreons, my Buy Me a Coffee supporters. Remember to follow me on Twitter. Everything's in the description box, okay? Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. What else have I got? That's about it. And just remember that Patreon is very, very separate to YouTube. It's not part of YouTube membership. It's just something else I do where my podcast episodes go. Okay, let me play this outro and shut up now because I've talked for long. I'm rambling on because I don't want to go, but I'll see you guys very soon. Okay, bye.